Star Wars. One of the most iconic and beloved film franchises in cinema history. Audiences the world over have thrilled to the adventures of Luke Skywalker and Han Solo, and for generations its characters and themes have reached far beyond the silver screen to books, toys, and games. Join me as I discuss Star Wars Fallen Jedi, the very first fan film we are producing here at Vader Reviews. Given the rich history of Star Wars through novels and the LucasArts era of games, crafting a compelling storyline that is original in its own right while remaining faithful to the characters and lore of Star Wars is a unique challenge. And as lifelong Star Wars fans, our goal is to bring you a fan film that fans of every generation can enjoy, that stays true to George Lucas's groundbreaking saga. Set shortly after the events of Revenge of the Sith, Fallen Jedi tells the story of Master Vong Zar, who, after surviving Order 66, seeks to avenge the brutal death of his young Padawan Kaya Undabe, luring the newly appointed Darth Vader to the fifth moon of Kothis. With the script complete, hundreds of storyboards like these have been quickly roughed out on paper, planning each shot of the intricately choreographed lightsaber duel between the Jedi Master and myself. These rough images are then transferred to the computer, where the final framing of each shot is clarified and perfected by writer-director David Overholt, part of the production team at Obo Studio and Vader Reviews, who you may recognize as Commander Faust and even Dr. Jones in our Indiana Jones crossover. The overall visual aesthetic of the film has been highly influenced by both the original and prequel Star Wars trilogy, as well as anime and samurai films such as Zatoichi. According to the director, he approaches each frame of the storyboard as if it were a single panel of a comic book to ensure the film has an interesting visual composition. Having grown up studying comic book art and the iconic films from directors Steven Spielberg and George Lucas, the creative team at Obo Studios seek to firmly ground this film in the classic Star Wars universe, staying true to the established mythos even when carefully bringing to life new original characters such as the bounty hunter Bandu Kalia, who looks like he would be right at home working for the vile gangster Jabba the Hutt, right alongside some of the most infamous and intriguing rogues in the galaxy, the Star Wars bounty hunters. Due to the darker themes of revenge in this film, I will be depicted as a monster much like the now iconic hallway scene in Rogue One. In terms of lightsaber combat, it will begin in a style similar to Episode 5, becoming faster and more intense until it more closely resembles a prequel-era duel. And while Master Vong Zar is pretty wizard, make no mistake, this is going to be my film. Hunting down one of the last known Jedi who survived Order 66 with the aid of the sadistic Commander Faust and his spy network. But speaking of Jedi, I would like you to meet Jedi Master Vong Zar. We are also sculpting what will become the facial prosthetic for another iconic character you've been waiting to see on this channel for some time. Darth Sidious himself, Emperor Palpatine. We are still waiting for the gold Sith eye contact lenses to arrive from Singapore. I guess they haven't discovered lightspeed yet, but as you can see, a lot of time and effort went into creating all of the ridges and scarring that give the Emperor his iconic look. The face and the Sith clasp for his robe were carefully sculpted using this behind-the-scenes image of Ian McDiarmid as reference to match his Return of the Jedi look as closely as possible. As for the score, we're listening to the soundtracks for all 6 Star Wars films for inspiration to make sure we properly utilize all of the classic John Williams themes and reproduce them as faithfully as possible in our MIDI software, while writing new music, including a brand new choral piece that will hopefully fit in the musical language of John Williams' symphonic masterpiece. And with so many other great fan films out there already, what we hope to achieve is an exciting, moving short film that shows our love and passion for Star Wars. It is also a thank you to all of you who have shown such support for Vader Reviews, and a love letter to Star Wars fans. And more importantly, a thank you to George Lucas for his innovation, inspiration, and for letting us all share in his empire of dreams. The wiring of the LEDs for our lightsabers is nearly complete. The duel is choreographed, and we've been practicing for months. This film will feature myself, Commander Faust, our Jedi Master Vong Zar. We'll finally see our stormtrooper in action, as well as the vile bounty hunter Bandu Kalia, as well as a brief appearance of Master Yoda and the Emperor himself. We're working very hard on this film, and we can't wait to share it with you all, once it is complete. This would not have been possible without your generous support, and if you would like to have your name featured on the end credits of the film, donate to our PayPal today. A link is in the description. But I want to give a huge thank you to all of you who have shared these videos, and for all of my heroes of the Empire who have given financially to the channel. And last but not least, to a great friend of Vader Reviews, who bought us the wizard new camera we'll be using for this film. It shoots in 24 frames a second, and has all the bells and whistles to make this look as cinematic as possible. He wants to remain anonymous, but I still want to recognize him officially on this channel, and tell him that the Empire thanks you for your service, and that you just bumped Kitster off the top spot as Darth Vader's best friend. This has been Vader Reviews. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, and follow me on Twitter @VaderReviews. Join the Empire today. You do not yet realize your importance. Share these videos, and together we will rule the internet. And always remember, you don't know the power of the dark side.